Alrighty, so I'm back. Now we're going to decorate what is the belt. So for this belt, I want to give it this smaller rhinestone so it can sparkle a little more and it won't take away from the sparkle already on this. And guess what? I found my E6000. I am so happy I can cry of joy right now. Okay, so come right here. Let's add some E6000 right here where I don't know if you saw, but it had a piece where it didn't go in under this part. So what I did, I went ahead and added some more vinyl, and that took care of it. Okay, E6000 to make sure it bonds good. Now I'm going to add a little bit of hot glue just to keep the rhinestones in place, and add some E6000. This one is less messy, but the drip is so slow. But it's cleaner. It's cleaner and it works very good. E6000. And it does take a while, so I might just pause the video and then come back because I'm going to be here for quite a while. It is pretty time consuming, as I said. These belts, if students are going to ask for them, they need to ask for them like very in advance because it is very time consuming, but they look beautiful. And I'm trying to finish it before it gets dark outside because I want to get pictures outside because the light inside here just doesn't cut it. Make sure you get it good because we don't want this to fall apart. This is dripping. There we go. I'm going to go ahead and cover this real quick so it stops dripping and I can start on the other side. And I'm going to pause the video because, as I said, this is quite time consuming and it's really, I'm already showing you what the next step is, which is this, and I'll be right back. Okay, so I'm almost done and there's something I gotta show you before I'm done. So let's see. I never learned how to purge this and empty it into a syringe. I need to look into that because it would be so much easier than doing it with straight out of the tube. This one is less messy to deal with. Would I be using the Gorilla one? Oh my goodness, my hands would be sticky right now. Okay, so before you put this to dry, you gotta make sure that everything is down. Press on it so it can be down. If not, you'll have like little pieces where it like kind of bows. Like, let me see if I find an area. No, but it bows sometimes, so you need to kind of lightly press it and make sure it is where you want it, where you want your bling to be. Sometimes it'll go to the sides. There we go. Okay, so now that I have this done, now I can concentrate on the buckle, and I'll be using the E6000 on the buckle because it is less messy, as I said, and I really don't want to give a messy job. Here I need to add some more. Right there. Right there, I should have added the Gorilla since it's there. Okay, please hold. All right, so now what we're going to be doing, we're going to be adding the E6000 all along the border. This silver part. Did I say Gorilla? The E6000. I'm gonna be adding it all around. Make sure you get it good. This belt doesn't necessarily have to be a homecoming belt. It can be worn for every game. Since it doesn't say homecoming, it can be worn for homecoming and for the games. Now I start fixing the rhinestones all around. And see how they stick, like it's with a Gorilla, everything gets so slippery, starts moving all over the place. It doesn't quite stay. This one is kind of like just press. So for future reference, guys, just know that Gorilla is good for the belt itself, but for the buckle, use E6000 preferably. And my big hands, right, covering everything. Okay, there we go. So I'm gonna cut it right here. There we go. And then just make sure everything looks good. Spread them. There we go. And I know right now it doesn't sparkle because, as I said, the lighting here is horrible. But at least I have light, right? I'm not complaining about it. I'm just saying it doesn't sparkle because the light here isn't all that great. Let me bring a flashlight. All right, so here's a flashlight. And now you can see the sparkle. Well, still, it's not as good as if it were outside. Let me turn it off. And let me show you. It bowed from here. See right there, that little part. So just make sure you lay it flat. Now what we're going to do, remember that, yeah, let me cut this real quick. We're going to add Velcro. We're going to add Velcro because this is going to go in here in the elastics. So I'm going to go ahead and add some Velcro to the tip right here and some Velcro over here so that she can tie it. Oops, I'm moving the thing, but see, it hardly moved. So please hold. Let me get the Velcro real quick. Okay, so I already have the Velcro. I'm going to cut it to the size. I'm going to add it to the tip of the belt. And I had a white Velcro, but that Velcro wasn't, it was like the kind that you will use like once and then it'll mess up. So I rather this one is, it's stronger. I don't like the color, but at least it's stronger. So what I'm going to be doing now is I'm going to be adding the E6000. And I can't put it through the little elastics right now, because if I do, it might mess up the rhinestones. So it's just gonna have to stay like this. I'm just gonna have to show you guys just like this. You press on it very good. And this one I'm gonna go ahead and add those clips that I got from the Dollar Tree, so I can make sure it holds it. I don't want this falling apart. So I'm just gonna go ahead and add it like that. So for her waist, she's a size 26. So for the waist, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to pretend that I already put this through these little elastics here. So the belt goes like this. And I'm going to measure 26. So I want to stay. Sorry, 26. So 26 is going to be about right here. That means our other Velcro is going to be about right here. So this is where I'll be adding it. And for this one, I'm going to go ahead and add it like this. So that way, if she needs it a little bigger, or she needs it a little smaller, or she decides to share it with a friend or something, she can always do so, because the size will change like that. So I'm gonna add it like that, and then when she goes ahead and puts it through there, she can just stick it right there. So I'm gonna go ahead and add this longish piece. Just to be sure, I'm going to measure it one more time. Oh. so hard to do it with that thing on. Okay, but nothing's impossible, guys. Okay, so 26, 27, yeah, I'll go ahead and add it from right here. Which one? It's this one. From right here to here. That way, if she needs it bigger or smaller, she can go ahead and make it bigger or smaller. Now I'm going to add the E6000. So if you know the size of the student's waist, it'd be a lot better. You can always add the Velcro a little longer. Doesn't necessarily have to be right at their size. That way you don't have to worry about having to be measuring. Let me cover this real quick. And definitely I'm gonna go buy some more of this E6000 because see how my rhinestones are not moving? Had it been the Gorilla, they'd be all over the place. There, she can make it smaller or she can make it bigger. And I can add a little bit of hot glue just to keep it in place. Ouch. Real late reaction, right? Going to clean this. Going to add a little dab of the E6000, I mean the hot glue, just to keep it in place. And there we have it. Now we have our belt. I hope you guys like this video, and I'm sorry I made it into so many parts, but my phone storage is almost full, so I have to be making videos and then wait until I upload it and then delete it and then make another one, and you'll see the picture on the thumbnail. And as I said, it doesn't sparkle as much here because the lighting isn't too helpful. Oops, it's already wanting to stick, but this is how it looks. Alrighty, don't forget, if you like the video, don't forget to leave me a like, and if you have any questions, I'm always here to answer. Bye bye. Thank you so much for watching.